Recently, Janelle and I made Tim's dream come true, which was to own a personal aircraft.
This is not Janelle's dream?
You know, she actually loves going in it, and she is all for it, and because she paid for half of it, it's got to be partially her dream. You know, she just loves to be in it. She's very pragmatic, you know, and so...
For the sake of argument, this is also Janelle's dream.
For the sake of argument, let's just say this is also Janelle's dream.
Yeah.
But we are coming to you from what we're calling, like I said, the Farmland Fox. It is a Kitfox Series 7. The plane is manufactured down in Homedale, Idaho, which is just west of Boise and that Boise Valley area.
You spent some time down there.
I did. I spent some time down there when I was kind of searching for an aircraft that we could use in our business. I was looking for something that we could maybe be off runway landing, you know, maybe out into the fields, something that would be durable and sturdy. And I started to you know, look up, and I had known about the Kitfoxes actually because I did a lot of my flight learning. My instructor was in Caldwell, and for some time they were also at the Caldwell airport. Anyways, Kitfox Corporation, they great family down there who builds just good airplanes, and they built them for a long time. And this airplane has both the horsepower and what we need in order to do what we're doing.
And this is more than just a dream. This is more than just, there is a practical side to this aircraft.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll just take today, for example. This morning we left out of Spokane at 7 a.m. and flew down to some farms we manage south of Lewiston, which is essentially about an hour fly. If we were to drive out to this farm, though, however, it takes 2 hours and 45 minutes, just because of topography changes, just because of the fact that it's up on the Camas Prairie, up high. And there's, you know, windy roads to get there, and then, so that was our first visit, and then our second visit would have taken us all the way back to Lewiston just to come all the way back up about the same parallel up another canyon. And so instead of what would have been 45 minutes to an hour to get to that farm, it took us 6 minutes. From takeoff to touchdown, 6 minutes. And so that was a great one. And then our third one, which also would have taken us down into Lewiston, not to belabor it, but then onto the other side of the river, Asotin, there's no way to go across unless you fly across in 8 minutes. And so we are now on
2 of those 8 minutes we're circling to land.
Trying to figure it out. And we learned a little bit about the aircraft today. It is incredibly true and steady, and we'll take an off-field landing very well. We were in some taller grass, which was our only option at one farm, which, you know, kind of greased up the side of the airplane, and just with a little bit of grass, and that one we'll know. It did great, but next time we'll know to make sure we find some shorter grass.
Our preferred runway is the shorter grass, the better.
The shorter grass, the better. That's our preferred runway.
That's our preferred runway. Absolutely.
But either way, we're now at 1:30 in the afternoon, and luckily in this area it's green all over behind us, and there's not too many updrafts. I don't like to be out too late in the afternoon, just for, you know, purposes of thermals and things like that. But we're doing about 95 miles an hour with a little bit of a headwind at 6,200 feet, and just on our way back to Spokane. We will be back at about 1:30, which, 2 o'clock. It'll be 2 o'clock, which normally that trip gets me home same time out in the morning, 6 or 7 in the morning, and I'm not home till 5 or 6 at night. And so just a little time savings, I guess, a long answer to you know, what else this is going to do for our company going forward.
And it also has given you some really interesting things to talk about with your farmers.
Yeah.
Your arrival is a lot more interesting.
They love it. They're like,
than it was before.
Wait a second, you're coming? Well, let me find you somewhere to land. I'm like, oh, that'd be great. That'd be great. Find us somewhere to land. Which, you know, our second visit today, we found next year's landing site to be much more appropriate than this year's landing site, and so we'll be much better.
We may not have landed on the neighbor's field, thinking we were on the right one.
Yeah. We thought we were at the right place, but we were just one parcel over. Which luckily farmers are the best people in the world, luckily.
And not to mention, several people stopped by to say, "You guys okay?"
You guys okay? Yeah, we had people come by. There was one lady who drove by. She's like, "I lived up here 20 years and never seen an airplane up here landed on the ground." It was funny. It was good.
That was good.
Good people.
Good people.
Yep.
Good people.
Good people.
And so the Farmland Fox is now one of the preferred vehicles for doing Farmland Company's inspections.
Yep, we do these farm inspections every year. Essentially, it's a visit with the tenant where we go out and number one, we need to verify that the crop is there, what crop is planted, and just kind of the status. Obviously, just give you a quick little rundown for anybody who may be still watching after this long in the video.
I'm sure they are.
I'm sure you think they are.
Absolutely.
I'll give you just a quick rundown. It has been a very dry spring, and we have just not have the rainfall that we normally have. And even though we're flying over the mighty Palouse right now, it is a little sporadic out there. Their spring crops are really suffering, and so we get out on our farm inspections in order to see the crops, in order to talk to the farmer, see how they're doing, see seeding conditions, understand what it is, and then we create a report for our clients, which then is their annual farm inspection report, or if we do biannual or whatever it may be. But we create their farm inspection report for them, and they know what's going on with the farm.
And it may seem strategic, but it was actually just total luck that the Farmland Fox is Farmland Company yellow.
Yeah, so this aircraft is the perfect color of yellow. It actually has a little gray to it as well, and we are into grays and yellows for our logo and for all those things. It couldn't have been. It was just meant to be. I mean, at that point, just meant to be, for sure.
Absolutely meant to be. Great timing, great opportunity.
Yeah.
And if you can wrap up, work and dreams all in one, I think you're doing something.
Yeah, we feel pretty.
Right.
We feel pretty blessed to be able to do some of this. We try to. Obviously, we are not at all in any way, shape, or form trying to pray for good sunny days when we need rain, farmers. Okay, we love rainy days, even though we can't fly. We love rainy days, but we will take some sunny ones as well, so we can get out to see you in the Farmland Fox.
It's a little bit of a Pandora's box that you've wiggled your way into, isn't it, Tim?
It is true. It is true, because the days we can get out is the days where it's a little dry out there. But the wheat needs a little sunshine as well. But
that's right.
We've had our share this year. We've had our share. We need a little rain.
Yep. Too many good flying days, not enough good farming days.
That's exactly right.
There we go.
Exactly right.
Well, thanks for joining us on the Farmland Fox.
Yeah, glad to be here. Thanks so much, Kelly, and Ditto Film Media. They handle all of our marketing, everything that we do with regards to company marketing is handled by him. All of our social media and the things that we do. Couldn't recommend him more highly for the content that he creates, as well as the willingness to jump into an airplane and get what he needs. Right.
These are the sacrifices.
These are the.
This is that Ditto Film Media makes in order to capture the best content for our clients.
Capture the best content. That is absolutely right. Absolutely right.
We go where you go.
Well said. Well said.
Thank you. All right. Safe travels.
Safe travels, everybody.
Maybe we'll see landing on your farm soon.
All right. See you soon.